Welcome to Quick Poker. I'm Frank Carlino. It's January 8th. Oh, it's day 10 technically of the Bankroll Challenge. All right, so here we go. The challenge officially started December 30th. We had 30 cents. So 30 cents into to 84.35 in 10 days. 39 in the morning yesterday. We were at, look at that, 51.83. So we must have won like $30 yesterday. Collect our daily bonus together. Day 3, 25 cents. A 318-day streak. I did not do well in the 5,000 Bonanza. I came in like 300th place or something because I was playing so many tables of others. Wasn't really fully focused on it. So here's some interesting hands from yesterday. I ran in for only 4. So I'm just trying to basically limp shove. Limp in with the kings here because player 9034 here was playing very loosey-goosey. I expected he'd be raising. So he makes it 40. So my plan is to, if I shove here, it'll look even weaker. The good thing about short stacking is the stack to pot ratio scenarios always make it for an enticing call with a weak hand. So actually jamming looks weaker. So I think if he makes it 4 big blinds to go from out of position 2, I think it's just a little stronger, regardless of the fact that I limp. And I don't think he's going to fold. So I decided to jam it in here. And he knows he's beat, and he hesitates, then calls, binks the ace and the diamond, and right away we're out 4. So obviously $4 is not a lot of money, but when you only had like $60 in your account, because if you lose like that, you're just going to buy another 4. So now you're really breaking the 5% rule. And the 5% rule is essential for success, but I'm just breaking rules right now. So if I go broke, I will start over. So now we got the kings again. This is the same player who had ace-10 against me last time. So let's see what he does. All right, so he raises. This guy raises. I go for the insta 3-bet. So this should send alarm bells off. I mean, I screwed up with my timing and I didn't hesitate before raising. I just insta raised. So this should let everybody know that I have a strong hand and I should cost myself money by not worrying about my timing. But it winds up the same guy who had the ace-10 makes this huge overcall. Okay, so this overcall forces him to just jam. So I don't blame this guy at all. So this guy really helped me out a lot. So don't complain when they hit the ace against your kings, because if he's playing poorly, he's just going to give you money. So that's an insta call for me as he jams. He had ace queen suited, and we wind up holding up. Here we got ace king. This guy's playing really loosey-goosey. Once again, same situation, like stack to pot ratio. When you're short stacking, you could, entice players into a call. So if I had $10, if I had a full stack, it wouldn't work out like that. He would kind of just have to fold. But since I have less, he has to call. That's really the idea behind the short stacking strategy. It works well. And honestly, the less big blinds they let you start out with, the better. So now that they only let you start out with 40 big blind men, it makes it harder. But still, this is a good spot for me. Hopefully he'll call with a weaker hand, and he does. And look at that flop. He just flops the joint. I mean, he makes a bad call, obviously because my stack was so low, and he just flops the joint. So now we need a 10, or we're really hurting here. We're going to be down again. Oh, that's a 10. Sick hand. Last hand of note. This is the same guy who had ace-10 who beat my kings. So he's playing real loosey-goosey. So king-queen suited. This shouldn't be really a call here against an under-the-gun raiser. Because if he has ace-king, ace-queen, pocket ace plus king, you're dominated. But if he's playing very loosey-goosey, I just couldn't help myself it was suited. So I'm going to make a check call. I'm going to make a call from the small blind out of position. I'm going to wind up just check calling. He's going to stack me on king-high flops if he has ace-king. If he has aces, he's just going to stack me. But I just can't help myself because it was suited and he's playing so loosey-goosey. So I decided to see the flop because I thought he was playing poorly enough. All right, so king-high flop, I'm going to at least check call 1, right? All right, he goes 70. So if a player is playing really well, and he's aggressive and he's a good player and you see the same sort of action, king-queen's not going to be good a lot of the time. If you think that's too tight, you're wrong because this is just pot size bet. I mean, ace, king, or aces, right? Maybe he has the same hand. So I don't see how I could have the best hand, but he was just playing too loose, so I couldn't bring myself to fold it. So I'm going to check call again. So on that king, now I'm beating aces at least, but I'm still losing to ace king. I'm going to actually I would never really check right here in this situation against a good player because he would just pocket control. But this guy will probably still bet pocket aces and, you know, still probably bet his bluffs because he was playing so loosey goosey. So I checked him one more time. He bets 2.1. All right, so you really have ace king? I don't know. I'm just going to have to lose the money then. So I check all that. I'm still literally going to think about folding for the last three. And then look at this. He bets one big blind. So that's either a genius bet with ace king to get me to induce a call, maybe with something like a missed inside straight draw like ace three. Now I can't even beat king jack. That was the value hand I beat. So, but I don't think this guy's that smart. I can't believe he's not just check back if you're only going to bet 10 cents, right? I mean, he should just check back if he's only going to bet that, but he didn't. So against that sizing, I just felt the need to jam. I don't think he has me now, and I think he's still going to call, and he does. So there was a nice pot. And yeah, so when you have very little money in your account, a couple of pretty nice pots like this are obviously very helpful. We left that table with actually 1832. We were up to 72, 25 cents to 84.6 in 10 days. If you're trying to build a roll, I would go with these tables, 20 big blind games, and you can really collect a lot of rake, earn a lot of rake, and play some easier competition. These games here, look how dead this is right now. The 6-max games. You see the average pot? Look at this. These games are all filled with tighties. Average pot, you want to see $3, $4 for these, and then you'll have some looser players. But right now, it looks like just all tighties. Let's see. Look, but you got this. Look, 6 players at the table, $1.02 a pot. That's Steph Easy over here. He's just grinding. So, you know, I mean, these players are a little more looser. They got the purple, but, you know, it's tough. There's a lot of tight players in global. They say it's easy, but you're going to sit there and just play against a bunch of people who are on auto fold. If you want to see higher stakes, just watch that video. It's a great one. Thank you for watching.